You've talking about wellness, about mental health, so important, physical health, about the massage, to know your body, to know how it responds to um, the different things that come to you. It could be by language, feeling, or whatever. And what came to your life that moment that inspired you to create the World Wellness Weekend? And which are the
Um,
pillars that support it?
it's very important. Working for over 20 years with luxury brands made me a very lucky person. But every time I was working with these teams, with those brands, I always had at heart to touch the lives of the people working in the spas. They may be working in a luxurious environment, but they may not be having a luxurious life. And my purpose is really to promote wellness for all, not just wellness for all who can pay, the guests or the members, but wellness for all. And the wellness of the colleagues working in the team, the wellness of the local community where those colleagues are coming from, because sometimes you have an amazing property lost somewhere and a few villages around there, and the people come from the villages and they do not have the same standard of luxury. So it's always been very, very important for me to share this, to make them happy to work there, to make them proud to work there. And in 2015, the United Nations voted unanimously. Most of the time, they do not agree on everything. But on this occasion, they voted the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, and they were unanimous to say the world needs to be a better place with sustainability, with gender equity, with everything, a decent wage for everyone so that it's the end of poverty, a decent meal, one meal a day, because not everyone has a meal a day. And the third one, the third objective, I'm not going to go through all those 17. All
Mhm.
those 17 is
Yeah.
about partnerships, and partnerships are super important to implement the 16 before. But the third one is good health and well-being for all. And I said, yes, this is it. They understood, and now for tourism professionals, for hospitality professionals, fitness, wellness, spa people, the United Nations is saying what we do is important because it's number three. And then in 2017, whenever I was meeting with owners or GMs, and I was telling them, so what are you implementing from the 17 Sustainable Development Goals? The what? Well, the SDGs. The what? Well, good health and well-being for all. But that's doctors and nurses and vaccines, right? 2017, before COVID. I said, no, 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 no. It's about five pillars of wellness to answer your question, Angeles. It's about good sleep and having, I need more sleep. And 60% of the population interviewed by the World Health Organization are saying, we need more sleep, we need better sleep. There's 1 billion people, más o menos, 1 billion people around the world apparently with sleep apnea, which can
Mhm.
create cognitive issues with then leading to Alzheimer or Parkinson. 1 billion. Are they all treated? Not really. So with a good night's sleep, you can have more ideas the next day, more creativity in your life, professional and personal. Imagine all the bad choices and bad decisions we have made after not sleeping enough the night before. The second one is nutrition, not just to be fit and slim and to have your perfect weight. What you choose to put in your body goes into your second brain, which is the gut. And the microbiome is generating serotonin, one of the three hormones of pleasure. So if you don't treat yourself well, if you don't eat as fresh as possible, as colorful as possible, with good measures, then the serotonin cannot be produced. People thought a long time ago that serotonin, which makes you feel, great, is not produced by the brain. It is perceived by the brain, but it is produced by the gut. So, and it's not just food for your body, it's also good for your brain. And there's such a thing as brain food. So, good sleep, good nutrition, more movements, being more
Mhm.
active. You don't need to train for the Winter Olympics in Italy or the next Olympics in Los Angeles. And on this note, I am thinking of all of my friends and dear friends in California and also in Los Angeles, because in 4 years, everyone will be celebrating the city. But for now, they are thinking about rebuilding and they have so much to do. So wellness for all, and they have been in my thoughts and in my prayers. But movement is super key. And it's not sweating it out too much, sports, being competitive. It's walking, it's running. And for that, we are launching in February. So when people will be seeing this interview in March, there's going to be a web app with the World Wellness Weekend to record how many steps you're taking, how many steps you're running, how many minutes are you practicing every day or every week. It doesn't have to be every day, but every week, every weekend, because we're the World Wellness Weekend, ideally. So more movements with yoga and also with mindfulness, which is the next pillar, the pillar 4, because you can train your muscles, and I think I need to train this more so that next time on video it appears bigger. But you need also to train this, your mind. You need to find the peace when everything is going so fast and moving so quickly around you. Center yourself. Find the strength, the mental strength to find the power, the courage to be resilient when you're hit with something in life and you need more resiliency. This is what can happen. And the 5th one, this little piggy here, after the 4 pillars, this one is sense of purpose and solidarity. So you have sleep and creativity, movement, nutrition and immunity. You have movement and vitality, serenity with mindfulness, and you have sense of purpose and solidarity. This is something that anyone, anywhere, can, with almost no money, just a little bit of time that you decide in what you choose. Dumbledore told Harry Potter, Harry, you need to decide between what is right and what is easy. And modern society is making some poor choices so easily in the processed food, in the drinks we have. So many times in the morning, I see people having a breakfast with an energy drink. Not the best idea. So, but it's easy. So this is what we're doing because, and this was a big aha moment also for me, like many people, I have lost too many friends to cancer. I have lost too many friends to what the 17th General Surgeon of America, Richard Carmona, said many years ago, 75% of chronic disease, also known as lifestyle diseases, like cancer, stroke, pulmonary diseases, type 2 diabetes, and cardiac problems can be preventable. So with 5 pillars, with the World Wellness Weekend, we encourage everyone to make wellness their superpower.